Every single top producer we're talking to, they're crushing it because they spent money they did not have. Let's be clear about that. They borrow money. They put it on a credit card. They rob Peter to pay Paul. They do whatever they need to do to continuously grow their business because that's what's required to get that market share out there. If you do not do that, you're going to struggle. You're simply going to struggle. We have at the coaching retreat coming up, we have, I don't know, half a dozen agents that we're going to be interviewing on stage. And every one of them is getting closings, taking a small portion of that, reinvesting it into marketing. That gets more closings. Take a small portion of that, reinvest it in marketing. That gets us more closings. That continuously happens for us. So I want you to do exactly that once you know what's working for you. If you're not doing that right now, you're simply not going to win. You're waiting on your sphere of influence to come back around. So then you start talking stuff about all interest rates, if the mortgage rates would go down, if home prices would go down, if whatever. Let me tell you, for the state of Florida right now, I've got a home in the cash offer program. Reduce that price as much as you want. People still ain't buying. They ain't even looking at homes. Be careful what you wish for, particularly on an area basis, because we are starting to see pocket areas where some areas are still getting multiple offers and selling over asking price. Others can't even get showings. And that's a multitude of reasons. The Florida situation is not only mortgage rates, not only double hurricane, not only insurance, you can't get insurance on homes anymore. Not only all of the reasons, too many of them are being listed because of the Canada crap. You got a million reasons that's the case in that pocket area. Are you going after the clients that are moving? Because if you call a title company in the slowest area of the United States, they're still closing houses. You just aren't getting them. Your small 300 people that you know there's nobody in that moving right now. You would usually anticipate 30 people a year, and you get 2 or 3 closings a month from that 300 person sphere. And that's always been good enough for you. When that dries up, you have no business. So you really have to look at what's working. Now, it doesn't mean you need to spend money, but you do have to take action. How many FSBOs have you met with in the month of May? How many did you call? How many did you even look up? No, but you're playing around on YouTube, watching stupid ass videos, trying to learn something else, because where the rubber meets the road, where you get in front of people that could be conflict, you don't want to do it. You're looking for the easiest approach you can find and would rather not be profitable. You would rather have the illusion of movement, that you're learning something else rather than doing what we know works. There's more expireds than we've seen in a decade. In 10 years, there's more expireds than we've seen in a decade. Show me the third piece that you always send to them. I don't want to see the first. I don't want to see the second. Show me the third piece that you always send out to expired. Is it strong? Is it fresh? Is it up to date? Does it go to a video that does a little bit of conversion? Does it show a difference as to why they didn't sell the first time and what would be different this time? Not just that you're another agent. Show me what you have working there. I spoke to one of our platinum members here today, and she said, not only am I getting divorce clients from this attorney referral, she's got a couple of attorneys that refer business to her. Not only is she getting divorce clients, the attorney just listed his office with her. She just took the commercial listing, his office, because he's moving to another side of town, growing his practice, going bigger. Won't surprise you to know divorce attorneys are getting a lot more business than they've been getting in the last few years. Why? Money. That's why that's happening. So if you do this and you find what's working and you scale that up as big as you possibly can, of course, you're going to make more money from what you were already using that was working. Now, there's going to be some things that you do that won't work well for you. Maybe you're not converting FSBOs the right way. Maybe there's not FSBOs in your area. Maybe you don't have a great offer for expireds. Whatever that is, find what does work. Don't bitch about what's not working. The last thing we want to do is hear what doesn't work. Let's find what does work and then scale that so you're making the kind of money you want to make. Because every agent that I've seen, look at what's happening with the shock and all packages. There's so many agents doing really well. I just got an email yesterday, I believe here. Let's see. Yeah, Nicole, is it all right if I share this here, I think?
Is that Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I told him that he's going to be at the coaching retreat. And I said, when people start talking about what's working, pop up at the mic. We're going to have an open forum at some point and talk about this.
Oh, we got a half a dozen agents showing their stuff off. Plus, yeah, but he just started doing this, got an $800,000 listing just because of the shock and all package. How many agents are on this call right now and they're saying, oh, I don't want to do it because it costs money. Dude, do you know you would spend money if you created a lemonade stand on your sidewalk today? I promise you it's going to cost you money, and it's going to cost you more money than you will bring in at 50 cents a cup. You will lose money on your lemonade stand because your marketing sucks. Put a kid out there, you'll sell more. Put a kid out there and it's 400 degrees, you'll sell even more. You have an opportunity to get, what's 3% of 800,000? 25 grand, 24 grand. Oh, I don't want to spend $15 on a shock and awe package. We're getting every day, we're getting testimonials on these. Every single day, we're getting testimonials here, okay? So this is something that if you do it, as the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. That is true for you. If you have a great offer, you will make no money. You have to have a great offer and let the market know that it exists. Because I'm telling you right now, I want you to imagine you decide you're going to start listing homes for no commission, $0. If you want to sell your home, I charge no commission, no catch, no nothing. I'll just list it for free. If you decide that in your mind and you watch a whole bunch of videos about that and you get broker approval on how to do that, but you don't tell the world, you still ain't selling shit. The problem you have is obscurity. Whatever your offer is, cheap or expensive, really good or run-of-the-mill commodity agent, the world doesn't know about. The run-of-the-mill commodity agents that can't even return a phone call, they are getting business simply because they're licensed. They're a commodity agent, but some people know them, and those are the deals that they're working. So a lot of our top-end agents, I do luxury presentations with them, jump on Zoom, that type of thing. I helped an agent in Alabama last week. We got one for $2.5 million yesterday with my son, Zach, actually. We got a $2.5 million deal. You got a kid doing $2.5 million deals because they're utilizing their resources. Agent selection guides, what target marketing is, why it's different than the other options that are out there. And those are $150,000, $200,000 commission checks. But your confidence level and how you're getting that out to the marketplace will make a difference between you winning or you losing. So if I jump on here today and I tell you about the new program we're doing for military veterans, and you get all excited about that, and that's the new thing. Hold on a minute. Why aren't you doing baby boomers? Why aren't you doing FISBOs? Why aren't you doing it? You're looking for something shiny, not something profitable. You're looking for something new. That's really what you're looking for. You think that being on a class with me tomorrow would make you money instead of actually meeting with that client, meeting with that potential client, the prospect that you want to work with. Do you think that so far in the month of May, people in your county have filed for divorce, which is a public filing with court records? It's a civil case. If you look at your clerk of courts in your county, you can look up every civil case for free online of every divorce, and it shows their address on the filing, and you can look to see if that address is a house or an apartment, and you ain't doing squat. You're watching YouTube about who's favored to win the Preakness because the Kentucky Derby's over. You're watching Judge Judy. You're doing anything you can to avoid putting yourself on the front lines to find the people that are making a move. By the way, did you know you have to get a marriage license to get married? Did you know that too is public information? Did you know if someone is born, that is filed? Did you know if someone dies, that is filed? Did you know that's all public information? Some you can get easier than others, but you aren't trying. If you're trying, you're making money. I don't see anybody that's doing what they're supposed to be doing that's not making money.
Hey, it's Greg Luther, and listen, if you don't follow this channel, there's a good chance you're never going to see me again. I consistently put out regular content, and it's extremely helpful for real estate agents to grow their business. I want to keep you up to date on what's working so that you're in the know and you can take action accordingly. So be sure that you like and comment here, but most importantly, make sure you follow, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on anything. I'm here to help you in growing your business, and I'd love to do so. Follow right now.